Hey Moran, how do you recommend approaching seller remorse? I'm dealing with two different business owners, both of whom do not really know what they want to do when they leave their baby. Yep. One in particular is very concerned about the transition and has a son in the business. Oh man, yeah, that's a very common thing, right? So, where are you at right now in the process exactly? Like, did you make an offer, they accepted, and then they um, backed out of the deal? I'm just trying to understand what exactly happening there to give you maybe a better advice. But in the end of the day, everyone's going to have that kind of a remorse, right? Because think about it, some of those owners are working on those businesses for 5, 10, 20 plus years, right? So obviously it's going to be like the first time in their life, they're like, holy shit, what am I going to do with my life after I'm selling the business, right? Which is a very fair concern. So you need to go through that with them, almost like being their psychologist, like literally run them through kind of like what's possible and think with them almost on what they want to do, and if they want to help their son, then think how can you get him involved as part of the larger vision to maintain the legacy and the brand and kind of like take care of the employees, if that's important to the son, obviously, right? Because no one wants to force, I think, any son to stay in a business they don't want to be part of. But I think bringing him as part of the solution, as part of the story, I think would be a good idea. That's what I would do. I would just dive in and just ask a lot of questions and see, cool, what do you want to do? And if you're not sure, you said not really know what they want to do when they leave their baby, I would just dive in. What would you do if you had no limits, right? Like, what would you do if you could do anything you want? Like, don't you want to go travel with your wife or your kids, or buy a vacation house, or just literally ask him and be his good friend, and show him that you care. And if he still care about the business, I would just help him and suggest him to maybe retain a percentage of the business. And guess what? That's a percentage that you can reduce from the purchase price, right? So I'd be like, hey, look, if you really want to stay part of this vision that we're trying to build here, like, yeah, I want to build an amazing thing with the business and have a lot of plans long term. If you want, what we can do is retain you percentage of the equity. If it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 30%, whatever you feel is right. And we'll even put you and make you the chairman of the company, and make sure that we look up to you for decision and for support and for and for help with everything related to culture and operations. And I'm sure they'll respect that, and it's actually going to make him to like you even more and give you a better deal. Plus, it's going to save you 20-30% of the cost for the business. That's probably what I would do. It's like worst case scenarios if you still want to be involved. But it sounds like you want to leave, but you just want. Here's the thing: when people exit, when I had kind of like my own exit thing, the biggest problem is that you don't know what you're going to do next. When you don't have the purpose to have like a next goal, a next vision, then you just get bored and life sucks. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. If you wake up and you have nothing to do and you have no purpose and no like a mission, I don't care if it's to travel all around the world, that can be a mission. But if you don't have anything, you just wake up and you want to kill yourself. Literally, it's like, what the fuck am I even live for? Why do I live? So you need to help him find that next purpose, that next reason to wake up in the morning. That's what I would do.